I'm excited, guys. Good day. I'll be presenting the Stressed Out project. I'll be dealing with what is stress and we can cope and how we can be able to manage stress because we all go through stress. It's not a new vocabulary term, but we all know this term. But let me start. What is stress? Stress is a physical or mental strain that result from our everyday life. This can be the pressures of work, financial crisis, tragedy, the loss of a beloved one. But we need to understand stress can produce physical or mental symptoms. It's possible to manage stress, that's the good news, and maintain a healthy life. A psychologist by the name Hans Sell did an experiment using rats in a lab. He gave the three adaptations, the general adaptation syndrome, in 3 stages. He spoke about the alarm, the second resistance, and the last exhaustion. On alarm reaction stage, this is the initiation symptoms the body experience when going under pressure, under stress. We may be familiar with the term fight or flight response, which is a physiological response to the stress. This is a natural reaction that we all go through. It prepares you either to flee or to protect yourself from dangerous situation. Your heart rate increases. These are the symptoms. Your adrenal gland releases cortisol, that is a stress hormone, and you receive a boost of adrenaline, which increases energy. The fight and flight response occurs in the alarm reaction stage. Then it will move to the resistance, because after that initiation shock when the stressors have attacked you, having gone through the fight and flight response, the body begins to repair itself. It releases a lower amount of cortisol, and your heart rate and blood pressure start to normalize. But we need to understand that our body will continue to release this stress hormone, and blood pressure will remain elevated. But the question is it manageable? Can you manage stress? Because your body physical response will tell a different story. If the resistance stage continues for long, this can lead to exhaustion. But we need to understand first is in exhaustion, this is where the fatigue is, burnout, depression, because it's a prolonged or chronic stress that will continue for long. Because your body system, the immune system have been drained. You no longer have the energy. But you can feel that you want to give up. But because of the physical effects of this stage, it weakens your immune system and you are at risk of stress-related illness. But you need to understand where stress begins. It all starts in the brain when the stressor. With the stressor now, it ignites the amygdala, an area in the brain that processes the emotions. It gets information about the stressor through your senses. If it interprets that information as threatening or dangerous, it quickly sends a message to the brain's command center, the hypothalamus, big name, eh? So the hypothalamus connects the rest of your body through the autonomic nervous system. Most of the time, they'll always abbreviate it like ANS. This controls the automatic function like the heartbeat, the breathing through the two different systems, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The SNS, the sympathetic nervous system, triggers the fight and flight response, giving you the energy you need to respond to a threat. So one thing that we need to understand now is the signal is sent to the adrenal glands. It activates the sympathetic, causing the heart to beat faster, forcing more blood into the muscles and organs. So your breathing might quicken and your senses might even get sharper. Your body will also release sugar into your bloodstream, sending energy to all different parts. But on this stress on the body, you've got long terms. It may be in your muscles, respiratory, and also because in your muscles, if you fail to deal with this stress, it can lead, when the muscles also become tense, you can develop problems like the tension, headaches, and migraines, as well as other chronic pains. On the respiratory, the long term can be asthma, emphysema, and you can even struggle to breathe. Stress hormones can also, if you fail to deal with stress, it can lead to heart attack, stroke, hypertension. But I spoke that we all go through these tragedies of life, difficulties, dangers that we go through. But as you process this, you need to understand that you need to be a self-efficacious person. This is a belief in yourself that in your ability, that we have the capability of being able to achieve success. So it helps you perform better and helps you to cope with any challenge. You've heard that there are people who are called, he's an optimist person, he's a pessimist. The difference is an optimist. So meaning, we are talking about optimism. Optimism is being able to see a positive outcome. You are looking at the future and you see the positive outcome. And a pessimist is, in any situation, you are seeing a bad outcome. You are seeing the bad that can come out. We can talk about the tend and befriend response. Usually, they say, psychologists say women are more. They more respond. If any situation they are going through hard time, they're able to connect, socialize with friends. They're able to speak out what they're going through, and that itself is a good way of being able to manage stress. Don't be like men. Sometimes men who always try to hide from people. They wanna be alone, avoid people because of their situation. We can talk about hardness. Hardness is you are a person that you are able to, even things are going well, you are able to be strong, or you are able to endure, you are able to, there is resilience in you, you are able to bounce back, you're strong to withstand the pressure. It might be a tree. Let me give an example of a tree that a tree is planted, and even if the wind is coming because of the roots, that hardness, the wind can move it, but it will not break. This is the power that we have in you. So before I end my presentation, the question is, how have I been able to successfully deal in a positive way, dealing with stress? I personally, there are times that Let me start with the negative. When I unsuccessfully dealt with stress, I remember that there was a situation at my workplace. I had jobs that were due that needed to be accomplished, and I had work that I wanted to project that I needed to present. But because sometimes, with pride, you think, no, I don't tell people what I'm going through. I didn't do anything. I became pessimist. I was just negative minded. No, it's impossible. I can't do anything. So just a fight and flight response that just paralyzes you, because I should have to befriend, socialize with people, speak with people, or even speak with my boss and ask advice, since I was struggling with being able to finish the work that I was laptop that I was busy fixing. So I ended up being sick. I was having headache. My heart was like, there was like something piercing in me. Then I went to see the doctor. Then they said, "Bro, you're stressing." And I was told with the doctor that no, you need to give us time to rest, seek advices, speak with your boss, tell him what you're going through. Then you see how you can deal with other situations. And from that day when I went to the doctor, now I understand. Whenever I've got pressure, I open up, speak. I'm not an optimist person. I always befriend, socialize with people. I ask advice to those who know better, so that I can be helped. So no matter any situation that you are going through, that's why we've got the human resource manager. Speak with him, ask advice, and see how you can be able to stay strong and make our company a great company. Enjoy.